Ok, 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 ok. Creo que es momento de empezar. Hola a todos, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Soy yo, Pablo de allí. Ya se la saben. ¿Cómo están? Es martes, todo tranquilo, todo chido por acá. Me acerco el micro un poco. ¿Cómo se la están pasando? 8 de la noche, Ciudad de México. Primero que nada, solo quiero hacer un prefacio. All English viewers, please hold. We do the intro in Spanish. Wow, hace tiempo que no decía eso, porque el día de hoy vamos a tener una entrevista en inglés. Esta entrevista de hecho va a ser muy interesante porque es una entrevista que pasó por... Es una entrevista en el podcast que pasó por el podcast. El día de hoy voy a entrevistar a un productor de hip hop, de electrónica, música instrumental, como quieran llamarle, Hell Hazmat. ¿Quién es Hell Hazmat? Pues tal vez lo conozcan porque cuando tuvimos a hunnid-p mostramos un nuevo track, Halloween, lo más reciente que ha sacado. Y Halloween es producido por Hell Hazmat. Lo mencionamos en la entrevista, me acuerdo, creo, sí hicimos. Entonces, pues, por azar de destino, Hell Hazmat ahora está acá y vamos a hablar con él. Es su música, tiene un álbum por ahí en YouTube, tiene un canal. Vamos a platicar de Halloween, vamos a platicar de Sonic. De hecho, hoy salió Sonic Mania. Entonces, vamos a hablar un poco de ese nuevo juego de Sonic que pueden ver acá arriba. Wow, se me va la texto. Todavía no me ajusto, pero ya voy a ajustar. Acá está Sonic Mania, salió hoy para Xbox, para PlayStation y para Nintendo Switch. Así que si no han jugado, jueguen, está chido. De hecho, hoy estamos en el directorio de Sonic Mania. Saludos, sons of bitches. Y bueno, ahí también pueden checar información. Vamos a entrevistar a Hell Hazmat, vamos a ver Sonic Mania y vamos a mostrar un nuevo track de Hell Hazmat que trajo directo para el podcast. A huevo. Saludos. Cheers. ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo se están pasando? Por favor, háganos saber en el chat. Cualquier comentario, cualquier pregunta, cualquier cosa, ahí estamos. Para que quede todo chido para ustedes acá en el podcast. En fin, voy a poner un track nuevo para tener todo listo por acá. Para cuando entrevistemos a Hale, Hazmat. Y después le vamos a dar. Así que nada más quiero decir a toda la banda que vayan preparándose, vayan diciendo a sus homies, comenten es que esto va a pasar. Va a ser una interesante conversación. Hoy no hay melee banda, pero sí hay Sonic, hay hip hop, hay rap, hay buena conversación. Hoy me va a dar gusto tener este episodio. Así que prepárense chicos porque ahí les va. Déjenme poner un beat y lupearlo. Digo, ya que estamos hablando de cosas de Sonic, solo es clave. En fin, voy a grabarme al canal. Mientras tanto voy a cambiar de inglés ya, banda, para que sepan. So let's hit it. Okay, everybody, so just so you know, I'm gonna interview Hell Hazmat. Hell Hazmat produced hunnid-p. hunnid-p is a legend. He's the voice of Sonic, of Knuckles, sorry, in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, so you know that. I'm gonna tell Hell Hazmat to get on now, so let's get this started. Yo,
Hey,
yo, Hell
am
Hazmat. We're live, man.
nice. Hi, greetings.
Hello there, man. How are you?
Pretty good.
All right,
Yeah.
that's cool. That's cool. Nice to know. All right, Hail Hazmat. I'll call you Hazmat if you don't mind that.
That's fine. That's where the name came from.
All
That
right.
was my username, and then I was
All right. I think
made the artist name from there.
we can start off with that. The artist name. Can you talk about Hail Hazmat? Who are you, man? Like, this is all new to me. So we're gonna touch on that, but this is all new to me. So feel free to introduce yourself to me and everybody in the stream.
So I'm Hale Hazmat, or just Hazmat. I used Hazmat as like a username and a nickname, and then I thought the artist name when I was making Ultimate Life Form should be more than that. So I thought like, oh, hey Hazmat sounds like a statement, so I'll use that.
All right. This was how long ago?
That I did the album or the name.
Oh, the name.
I thought of using the name a while ago, but Ultimate Life Form was the first album that I actually released that I used it for.
And that dropped this year, right? January.
No, well, that's when I uploaded it to YouTube. It's been
All
on Bandcamp since last year. So you can get like the individual tracks from there. The full album, though, is, it's on YouTube and everything. So
All right. Can you mention your Bandcamp real quick so I can share it on the chat for the people?
Oh yeah, that's just Hail Hazmat at Bandcamp. There's
All right,
like
all
if
right.
you
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I know
yeah
the .bandcamp.com. I got you, man. I also go to Bandcamp.
yeah
All right, all right.
yeah
So okay, so Hill Hasma, you're a producer, right? You do instrumental hip hop, you do tracks, you got the album. You mentioned it, Ultimate Rifle, right? That's the
yeah
guess.
yeah. I just I just produce music for the most part. My next album might have some of my own vocals in it, probably distorted or something. But yeah, no, I've been basically I was just working on learning the programs and stuff for a while, and then last year was when I actually started making things that I would release. So
All right, all right. In what DAW do you produce?
FL Studio.
All right,
Uh,
sick. Yeah.
that's FL Studio 11, I think, the
Yeah.
producer edition.
Yeah, most of my homies also produce on FL Studio, so yeah, pretty good
Yeah.
DAW. Yeah. All right, all right,
Yeah.
all right. Okay, so here's the gist, Hazmat. Just so that people know how this came about, right? So you emailed the HEMA Gmail. So I think you saw the interview with hunnid-p. Is that right?
Yeah, well, basically, how that happened is, so for a while, I had been thinking, like, oh man, it'd be really cool to collaborate with the guy who did all the tracks in, Sonic Adventure 2 for Knuckles, because I listened to them all.
Yeah.
And so, a while ago, I found out, who he was and everything. And so, sometime before, sometime last year, I messaged him on Facebook. And I just, told him, I was a big fan and I wanted to collaborate. And then we just kind of went from there,
All right, all
went
right.
back and forth on ideas and everything. So,
Okay, like, did you send him a beat or did you just send him like, hey, let's do a track? I'm a producer.
I said, first of all, I asked him if he would want to collab, and I sent him, I sent him Ultimate Life Form as an example, and then I sent him a couple tracks over email, and then after after he said he'd be interested, I did the Halloween instrumental, or like an early version of it, and we he did he brought that to a studio and did like a early version of it and everything. So yeah, I sent him some beats.
All right, that's cool, that's cool. So you sent him the beat, he went in, wrote the track, and then it went from there. That's Halloween.
Yeah.
All right, that's sick, man. I mean,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I was trying to think of like making like he said, like a sequel or a prequel to the Pumpkin Hill sort of,
Yeah.
but not necessarily just a Knuckles track. It's a hunnid-p track, but
Yeah, it's definitely got that flair. It brings back to the other tracks, from the Sonic games for sure.
yeah,
Yeah,
and I was trying to bring in aspects of like 90s hip hop and stuff into the track.
Oh, yeah,
like the
for
tempo
sure.
and the record scratches and stuff like that.
Yep. Nice. Also, it's worthy of noting that the first vocals in that track is actually your voice, right? It's you, like.
Oh yeah, I'm in the intro. The
Yeah.
This is Hail Hazmat.
Hey, your main man. yeah.
hunnid-p, you ready? Yeah.
It's pretty cool, man. Nice.
Yeah, I
work
was
on
trying to think, because in all the Sonic Adventure 2 ones, there's always like an intro
that. Yeah.
before the track starts. So.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That was pretty clever, man. Yeah, props for
Yeah.
that. Okay, so all right, so that's pretty cool. So eventually you got I got wind up of Halloween too. I found out stuff about hunnid-p. I wanted to get to contact him, bring him on the pod. So we had him on the pod. We talked, we chopped it up. Real nice guy. And
Yeah.
we actually, I think we talked about you. He mentioned something about you contacting him about it to make the track Halloween, because we were talking about that. But so I
Yeah.
guess you
Yeah, I
eventually,
saw.
eventually you saw it, and that's how that's how we're here right now, basically, right?
Yeah, I was watching it, and he gave me a shout out, and also I want to give him a big shout out. That's
Mosef, yeah.
he's the best. That
Yeah.
was great, and so I just messaged you, and
Yeah, and it happened.
no, we're here.
Same thing. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. That's cool. Okay, so before we started talking, one of the tracks I was playing was Iron Eye, which was your first track
yeah.
ever produced, right?
Yeah, that was the Yeah, funny thing. I was trying to think of like my track like history as far as like doing music, and so yeah, I don't think that one's like very good. But I just wanted to send like the first one I made. It's funny in the case of that one. At that point I had like just started, like I had used other programs before, but I just started using FL Studio, so that's like a live recording of me doing that. That's not actually like a export from FL Studio. Yeah, so I mean, obviously
That's wild.
Yeah, I know
Okay.
the program
All right,
good
all right.
now.
So
Yeah, that was in like 2014. I think I did that one. So.
Okay. So you've been producing since 2014, 2013?
Somewhere around there. I mean, I made like tracks for my videos, like as like background tracks with like GarageBand and stuff before then. But
All right. But when would you say you started saying formally, yeah, I can do music, I can produce music in any type of DAW?
Formally, I would say either the end of 2015 or somewhere in the start of 2016. So very recent.
All right. But this track, Iron
be...
Eye, is from 2014, right?
Yeah, but you know, like I said, that's
Yep.
a live recording, so
still it's pretty good. It stands, it holds, it's cool.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go a bit further into the story. Let's go to Ultimate Lifeform. So talk to me about it. First of all, the name, Sonic Adventure 2 reference, I must assume.
Yeah, the shadow reference on that one.
Yeah.
Basically, I wanted to try to go for like a 2000s like electronic music sound with that. So I was trying to get like the kind of intense sounds that a lot of the tracks in Adventure 2 are just like, you know, tracks from you know, like 90s techno and everything had.
Yeah.
And I thought it'd be kind of funny to theme the album title and like the cover art after the cover of the Sonic Adventure 2 soundtrack.
Yeah.
So
it's cool.
Yeah, obviously, and then the
so
the logo.
Well, we got the name there, but there's not only what would I want to touch on the album name, I also want to touch on track names, because the track names are also pretty good. But before that, just want to get this out of the way. The cover, man. I don't know if it's the same in Bandcamp. I'm not gonna front, I haven't been in Bandcamp, but my dog, you got a Blinky in your Ultimate Lifeform cover. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, that was for the YouTube version. I was like, I was thinking like because I know like in the past people, and whenever you look up anything, eventually there'll be some like really old like blingy gif of it.
Yeah.
And I always thought it was funny that like that was a thing. So I was like, well, instead of doing like a professional like motion graphic or anything for the YouTube track, I'll just make a blingy gif and have that loop the whole time.
All right.
So I just imported the cover art into it and just threw some stuff on there, and you know,
okay,
figured it would be a surprise to anyone who clicked on it.
It's pretty dope. All right. Okay, so well, yeah, there's a cover. Pretty cool cover, I must say. The blingy really adds flair to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I want to touch on the tracks. There, how many? I think 14 tracks.
Let me.
Yeah.
I can go to.
12. Yeah, it's 14. It's 14. I just counted them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But, tracks in there.
I just want to touch real quick on the names. Not only are the tracks pretty good, but they also interesting. From Russia with Glove. I'm the coolest.
Yeah,
DJ Hazmat in the mix, and there's only one gender, my dudes, and it's me. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, that was trying to you know, get some controversy or something going on with that one. But,
they're pretty good names. Yeah. Okay, so
I've said that
all right.
before. Yeah, a lot of them are kind of like puns, or I know the first one is synthgrave because, you know, it's like a pun on synthwave music.
Yeah.
Then or like you know, heart rate simulator was just a joke because it's like 180. It's like a really fast BPM on that one. So
yeah. Okay.
I've had a couple people tell me it made them like more anxious than before they started listening to it, so that was good.
Alright, alright.
um,
Okay. So, would you say this like a compilation of tracks you produced over a certain amount of time, or is there like a certain thematic, a certain motif throughout this record?
I'd say a couple of them probably wouldn't follow the motif, but the general motif was I was trying to do like a kind of dark or intense sound, and then this was produced over the entire most of 2016. Some of them are from the 2015. I know, like Scrounder or what are they? DJ Hazmat are both older. DJ Hazmat one was a play on like DJ Khaled, like when he yells his name
Alright.
in the track. But,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I thought about doing that where I would like yell it, but I didn't do it.
Yeah, yeah,
before I
because
released it, so.
I would definitely remember that if you had done it, and I would have called you out on it, but you didn't. All right.
Yeah, it was. I'm probably gonna do more stuff like that in the next album, and I'm gonna be sampling like some like sound effects and stuff for the next one. So
All right.
they
all
won't
right.
just be instrumental.
Okay, okay. So yeah, this one really good. What I say I really enjoyed. Well, I actually enjoyed a bunch of them. I mean, for example, from Russia with Growth. Not only did it was a funny name, it's also a good track.
Yeah,
I'm the coolest.
yeah,
Yeah, that's cool too. It reminded me of a Lupe Fiasco track, the coolest. Similar name.
oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah, with that one.
Yeah. Also, Deeper Feed the Rubber. Yeah, that one because I thought by the name it was gonna be something similar to Dead Chamber, the track from Sonic Adventure.
Oh yeah. If I had thought about the name a little more, I probably would have made it a bit more similar. That one does. The reason why it says featuring the rubber is that's a friend of mine. That's him. There's a real guitar in that track, and so that's what the first sound is in there before it goes into the synth. So.
All right, all right, all right. Okay, so you've collaborated with the Rubber. You've collaborated with hunnid-p. Are there any other persons you've collaborated with? Any other artists or producers?
I've been talking to someone that I used to know from Portland, and he's a rapper, and so we might do a track soon, but it would be over the instrumental for Morphine Blast. We haven't talked too much about it recently, but there might be a collaboration, and so we'll see. So far I haven't collaborated with anyone else. The main thing was like hunnid-p, definitely collaborating with him. I might do more for the album or in the future, but yeah.
All right. Pretty sick tune. I mean, that's a pretty good collab, if I must say so. If you forgot one, I mean, it's one that counts. So yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's that's probably my proudest achievement so far. Definitely in anything would be that collab.
All right. That's cool.
Created the sequel to Pumpkin Hill, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty. It's pretty, and it's a pretty nice track. I don't know if you've listened to that mashup, which is the Pumpkin Hill beat, but with the Halloween vocals.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Who did that? I have to. I'm gonna look that up so I can.
Ganondorf 123. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a pretty interesting YouTube username.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to give him a shout out. It was really
Shout-outs.
cool to see, something I made, and because you see mashups of like game soundtracks a lot, so it was cool to see that enough people had noticed it and everything for that to be made.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
Ganondorf 123. Shout out. Pretty good mashup. Yeah.
Yeah, I commented on the video. Yes.
All right.
I think hunnid-p also shared that. So
Yeah. Okay. Hit me
Yeah.
with a track from Ultimate Lifeform that I can play for the people underneath our voices.
Let me see. Let me pick one.
One that fits the mood. Hit it.
I'd say play Summon. That's one of my favorites off of it.
All right. I'll play Summon.
That's track 13.
All right. So it's playing now. Speaking
Nice.
of talking over vocals, you mentioned that your following record will have vocals by yourself. Are you gonna rap? You're just gonna, like say DJ Hazmat or something like that? What you got? What you got thinking?
It might be rap. It might be kind of like in the background. I don't know if you know what's most likely going to happen is it's going to be similar to like in the Sonic Adventure soundtrack. Some of the shadow tracks had kind of like indistinct vocals behind them.
Yeah. I know.
So it might be similar to that. I also had the idea to kind of just like say something separately from the track and then remix it into the track, kind of how people used to like remix videos, but like I'd be remixing myself. So that was another. So it might be either one of those. Right now, I'm almost done with all the instrumentals for it. So the next step will be getting the vocals done. But yeah, it'll have at least some of the tracks will definitely have actual vocals for me this time.
All right,
and it might do some rap.
Okay, cool. When are you expecting to release this new album?
This new album, I want to say this year. Maybe towards the end of the year. I'll have to. Like I said, I have most of the instrumentals done, so it'd just be a matter of doing the vocals and everything. But yeah, it'll probably be this year, I want to say, and it'll be up on my channel immediately on like the Ultimate Life Form. So.
Okay, all right. You mentioned two things there. First, your channel, and then when it's gonna come out. That's pretty good. Okay, so this year you're gonna have not only one record, Ultimate Life Form, but two records from Hazmat for the people.
Yeah.
Right. That's sick. But before we touch on that, I also must mention that you brought us a new track by yourself for us to release here on the podcast, which I appreciate. So everybody interested in hearing that, just stick around till the end of the pod, and we're gonna play that. So
yeah, world premiere.
Yeah, that's pretty good. DJ Hazmat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of a so far untitled track, but it'll be on the new album. That one was finished, so yeah, it'll be the premiere.
Okay.
Towards the end of the podcast.
All right. Okay, so
And,
yeah, you were gonna say anything?
Oh, I was just gonna say also, my channel is youtube.com/flamingeyeball1.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna put it in the chat for the people to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So talk to me about your channel if you want to.
Oh yeah, sure. So yeah, I've been doing YouTube videos longer than I've been doing music because I started. I've actually been doing them since 2008, but it was on a different channel that luckily for me is gone. But anyway, I've been doing them for a long time, and it's mostly just like skits and stuff. They don't really. There's not really any meaning behind any of them, but just kind of trying to get some views and putting stuff out there.
Yeah, putting yourself out there into the internet streets. I know it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. So how long have you been doing videos on YouTube?
Pretty long time. The first video that's still on my channel is from 2009, and I've been doing that up until this year. I haven't done that many this year because it's been a bit harder to organize the people I usually make them with and everything, and also I've been focusing on making music this year.
All right. Yo, Hazmat, I just want to make a brief intermission to say that because Summer was a second to last track, the rest of the album played out, and now YouTube autoplay is putting the mashup. So I just wanted to mention that it's kind of funny.
Oh
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's sounding right now on the
shout out
Adidas.
to that.
Yeah. So Gandalf, there you go once again. So okay, continue. So you haven't been doing as many videos as of before because you're focusing on music, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and so.
All right, understandable.
But yeah, for a long time on the channel, there's been videos. I used to do them weekly, but there's kind of random skits. So I mean, if anyone watching is a fan of like YouTube poop from like the early days of YouTube and stuff, that's kind of what they're inspired by. So.
Okay, so definitely
like
check that.
Okay,
so not only you got Hazmat's music there, you also got some dope videos, some YouTube poop. Where the smoke, they pitch back.
I remember the intro.
Yeah, I mean, man,
Nice.
it's a pretty good intro. I do remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so definitely check that out, guys. All right, so
And,
yeah.
Yeah, and all future anything I'm doing will be posted there. At least like links to it will be posted there. So definitely the next album will be on that channel for sure.
Okay, so Flaming Eyeball is the channel, but Hail Hazmat is the artist, right?
Yeah, well, it's because I made the channel name back when I started on YouTube. I mean, let me think. Let me check. Yeah, the channel was founded February 14th, 2008. So yeah, I wasn't thinking about like using. I thought about using it as my music name, but I think Hail Hazmat sounds better. So yeah.
Alright. Okay, both are cool names, so yeah, both stand. But okay, now I wanna say I understand that video. Stop doing video because you're focusing on music part. I actually had something similar happen to me. I stopped doing music because I focused on doing the whole podcast gig, video game stuff and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to do both things at once, and you also, like I said, yeah, it's kind of a lot of the videos were made while I was still in school, so it was easier to organize people together to like get one done because you need a lot of people to do a live action video, even if it's just like a
people don't know about that. People don't know, but actually making some YouTube
people
stuff.
Realize, but even if it's like a short like skit, it still takes a lot of people to do. So
yeah, man,
it's right now it's more convenient to work on music. And I might release more videos. I have a lot that I haven't released or anything, but
so you got like a backlog.
Yeah, a lot of backlog stuff. Some of it might come out, some of it might not, but just been focusing on music instead of editing because both are lengthy processes and everything. So
all right, I get you, man. Yeah, same thing over here. You just gotta do what you gotta do. But I still rap, man. I'm just throwing that out there. So let's talk after the podcast, man. Let's chop that up. Yeah. Okay, so I wanna touch on
If you want to collab anytime, I can send you a track too.
Yeah, for sure. We'll talk. I'll get hunnid-p on the phone. Yeah, most def. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, let's talk about that later. But now I want to mention. I want to switch topics. From music. Let's bring it back to the BG stuff. BG games. So
yeah.
Sonic Mania actually came out today. Funnily enough, you got a chance to play it?
Yeah, no, I've been playing it all day. I bought a used Xbox One because I bought it on PC, but it got held back, so I got a used Xbox One so I could play it day one.
All right, what you think about it?
So, it's really good. Like really good. It's jam packed with content and everything, and all the music tracks in it are good. The level design—it's great. I love the Act 2s of all the existing stages. Definitely did a great job remixing them and everything. So yeah, I've been loving it so far. I haven't gone through all the way through it yet, but yeah.
Okay, so it's not like something you can finish on a single playthrough. I mean, not that you can speed on it.
I mean, maybe if I haven't played the 16-bit ones in a while. I played a bit of Sonic 2 yesterday to prepare myself, but I mean, if you knew your stuff, you might be able to do it in one sitting. I mean, I've been playing since earlier today, and I don't know how far I am into the game, but definitely not done.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't got the chance to play it, but I got to see some streams, and yeah, the music is banging. Pretty good soundtrack, I must say. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the guy who did it used FL Studio too, from what I think. So.
All right,
that's pretty cool.
Well, I do know that Sega brought a lot of people that that some fan people that actually enjoy the game and do stuff for the community. I think people that do fan games for Sonic actually they brought them on board, so that's interesting.
Yeah, like Taxman and T-Lopes and everything. Yeah, I think they brought them in from like they did like ROM hacks and stuff.
Yeah,
so that's really cool.
That's cool. Yeah, for sure. So actually, because Sonic Mania was releasing, I knew hunnid-p was also gonna release something.
Oh yeah, no, hunnid-p's gonna tomorrow. It's a new Knuckles track. It's gonna be on his channel. So I would definitely recommend everyone check that out.
Yeah, most definitely. That's gonna be banging, man.
Yeah, I saw a preview of it. It sounds awesome. I think it'll be a fire track there.
Yeah,
so definitely check that out.
Yeah, my man hunnid-p, man. Yeah, so watch out for that tomorrow. It's going out on his channel on YouTube.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay, so look forward to that. Okay, now, speaking of Sonic in general, are you a classic guy or more of a 3D guy regarding Sonic, the franchise and whatnot?
I got into the franchise with Adventure 1 and 2, so personally, I'm more of a 3D guy, like the Adventure. Yeah, I'm kind of neutral on the most recent ones, the 3D ones, like the boost ones and everything. I think they're pretty good, but I kind of prefer the more like I guess edgier tone of the adventure games. But I'd say like Adventure and Classic are my main like ones that I like.
All right, cool. I guess you must have loved the Shadow the Hedgehog game then.
Oh yeah, that one was I was playing that. I played that when it came. Well, not when it came out, but I played that when I was a kid, and playing it again, it's a lot of it is really unintentionally hilarious. So I think it's underrated. Just I mean, also gameplay wise, like if anyone enjoys Sonic Heroes, it's the same gameplay other than the guns. So
Yeah, it's basically Shadow, but without the two other guys, Rouge and the robot. Yeah.
yeah.
It looks the same actually.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's hilarious that like the opening is great. How he pumps the automatic rifle like a shotgun, and then like rides a motorcycle into
It's
some
so
alien.
edgy, man. I mean,
Yeah, it's.
I mean,
I don't think we're gonna see something like that again, which makes it all the more better.
I don't
it's
think
just
so
this
either.
unique
But
point in time.
yes, I mean,
But,
Sega must look back and think about it, and it's like, damn, man, what it would do. I mean, it's not like it's a bad thing, but it's certainly a product of its time. It's certainly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people were at the time people were asking for something like that, so I mean they delivered.
Yeah, but I mean they didn't stop to think whether they should. They only thought if they could.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some deep stuff, man. All right, so
Yeah, no,
now I want to ask you. So, putting bias aside, or I don't know, whatever preference you may have, what is your favorite Sonic game?
I would say my favorites would be CD Adventure 2, and I'm probably this probably isn't going to be a popular opinion, but I would say Shadow would be my third favorite because it's I don't know I have a fun time every time I play it.
It's a cool game.
Personally.
It's a fun game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. You just get to run around and play a Shadow, and you can shoot people as well. So I don't know. I find it really fun. So that would So Adventure 2, CD, and Shadow are.
All right. That's cool. That's cool. In the words of that game, damn. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna start and quote a bunch of stuff from that game. I could, but like I said, I could, but should I? So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
not here.
Yeah, not here. Well played, my man. Well played. Okay, so actually, the replay value of that game also. I mean, it's not like it's heavy, but with all of the story paths you can play. I mean, that's crazy, man.
Yeah,
it's like 1,000.
Me and my friend sat down and we were like, "Hey, we're gonna do every single story path," and it took us like half a month. Like it takes a while. Like if you just sit down for individual playthroughs, like until you get like where all the tricks and stuff to not like fall off things and everything. It takes a while, and like it's a surprising amount of replay value in it.
Yeah. I mean, did you actually get all of the story paths? Like, is that for real?
Well, I have all the story paths. It's funny. Technically, in order to 100% that game, you'd have to get like over 300. You'd have to beat it like over 300 times. But I did all the endings, like all the individual endings, not every different branching path that you could do.
Yeah, because that's the thing. I mean, there's like 10 endings for sure, but there's like a million paths you can take in the overall arc of the game. In the whole branches.
Yeah. So they all have names too.
Yeah, that's
so someone
crazy.
had to sit down and name 300 something different pathways.
That's interesting. I hadn't thought of that, man.
Yeah, I realized that because I checked to see like which ones I had, and it was like like 16 out of like 300, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing, man. I mean, and it's so it's cool, but at the same time, it's like, come on, dog, really? Because it's like you start neutral, then you go good, 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 then you do another one, and it's neutral, good, 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 bad, good. You know,
Yeah.
you know that kind of thing. So it's like a lot of
Yeah.
effort must be put in if you really cherish that game.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
wonder if anyone's ever actually gotten all of those.
I'm sure some. I mean, I don't know if you know about the speedrun stuff, my man. I mean, a bunch of people, you know, with the whole
Oh
world
yeah.
record stuff. I mean, I think Show the
Yeah.
Hedgehog
I mean,
run. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say if you used like a speed running tool, I could see where you could do that pretty quickly.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
I know if you're pretty good at the game, if you speedrun and whatnot, you could finish Shadow the Hedgehog, you know, like a single story path for in around 2 hours or 1 hour and a half. So yeah,
yeah. I've finished it in like one story path in like maybe 2 or 3 hours at this point, just because of how many times you play it to get to the actual ending.
yeah. So there you go. Okay. Now, I don't want to go too deep on this shadow stuff, but I mean, you seem to know your stuff, so I just wanna hear your opinion on this thing. Let me know if you know about this. Um, you know how in the final boss battle of Shadow the Hedgehog, you know, you fight with your Super Shadow and whatnot, and people are
Yeah,
calling you
this
other
is
yeah.
Devil Doom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and people are calling you on, you know, over the radio, over the intercom, whatever. And if you
Mhm.
wait a good enough amount of time, you know, Dr. Eggman will hop in and he'll say, "Hey, man, you're the real deal. You're not a robot. I found you when you fell off the ark," or shit like that. Do you know about that?
Yeah, I knew about that. Yeah, it's funny. It's like an Easter egg, but yeah, they clear up all the thing from Heroes where it wasn't. You couldn't tell if he was like a clone or an android or anything.
Which they also played out in Shadow, you know, with the whole clone robots.
Yeah,
and
where he
everything.
thinks he's
Yeah.
the shadow androids. Where I think that's the ending where you end up just killing Eggman or something. in that ending, something like that.
So I mean, it's cool that they clear it up, but I mean, it's like a really half-assed way of clearing it up. You know, like, oh, wait a bunch of time in the final battle, and you know you get this. But I mean, it's cool. It's cool. You can say
Yeah.
there are, you can't say there are plot holes. I mean, they are, but that one isn't. So,
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I could also speak on the, you know, the whole black creatures, you know, with the red stuff and you know, those kind of things in the games, but I'm not gonna touch on that. So okay, let's bring it back. So Hazmat, you've got a new album coming this year, so it's not gonna be one, it's gonna be two.
Yep.
Anything else cooking up? Anything else you got in the works? You mentioned a collab. Yeah.
I'm working on a 3D platformer. I'm not going to reveal too much about that right now. Basically, I'm thinking, it'll be like if you think stuff from when Adventure came out, like Jack and Daxter, or Crash Bandicoot, or Sonic Adventure, like that type of thing. It'll be similar. It's probably going to be like an explicit one of those, basically, and I might have some tracks that I've done that'll be on the other albums and stuff in it for the levels and everything. But I'll be posting updates on my Twitter and my YouTube on that once more is done. But yeah, so that'll be an undetermined amount of time. It takes a while to make a game, so I'm not gonna actually say when that will come out, but definitely working on. And that would be the main other thing, I guess.
Okay. I gotta poke into this if you allow me. How long have you been working on this?
At this point, I would say most of the year. So it's been a lot of coding and I had to pick out like the engine and everything, and so it's gonna be on Leadworks, which is it lets you publish to Steam and everything. So
okay.
Yeah, I've been working on it for a while. It's gonna be like a mascot platformer.
Like Banjo-Kazooie and stuff like that. Yeah, right.
Huh?
Yeah, like Banjo-Kazooie or stuff like that. You mentioned, right?
Yeah. So it'll have a mascot. I'm not gonna reveal the name yet. It's a. I think people will like the name, but yeah, it'll be pretty cool. I'm gonna have it also. It'll work differently, but it's gonna have guns in it, and but instead of
Damn.
it, yeah, you'll be able to switch between the two gameplay modes. So like you don't have to use them, but like it'll switch to like a kind of Gears of War type camera system. So that's the main like concept behind it, is being able to switch between like a third-person shooter and a platformer with a touch of a button. So,
Okay, interesting. So, do you have a team behind this, or is this all you? Because I mean, doing video games, I know it's tough. It's a tough stuff to do, man. So, how you?
Oh yeah. I have a coder, Drake. So shout out to him. Drake Works. He's doing the most of the code, and then I'm gonna be doing the most of everything else. And then I might get like a third party to do like the player model or something. But yeah, so it's a couple people at least.
Okay. So it's you and Drake, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm working on that one.
All right. Okay. All right. That's good to know. So I mean, I think, I mean, I'm just gonna. A whole bunch of jokes about Drake, being the caller and whatnot came to mind, but I'm gonna save them. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So, interesting. So not only you do video stuff, music stuff, you're also working on the game. Pretty interesting. Bunch of stuff you do all across the board. Is there anything else that you do that you could share?
Well, I mean, I do like Photoshop and like vector art, because for like the cover art and everything, or like texture work. But I just kind of try to reach into all multimedia stuff. This is like the first time since I've been doing anything where like stuff has been getting traction. So we'll see. I might there's gonna be more from me for sure.
All right, that's good to know, man. Well, you're here, man. We're talking. It's happening. So, given that you mentioned you do artwork as well, I guess the cover for Ultimate IPhone and the cover for Halloween, you did those, right?
Yeah, that was all me. I don't think anyone's noticed, but the cover for Halloween was it's in reference to, well, obviously Pumpkin Hill, like the skybox and everything in there.
The evil Chow Garden. Yeah.
Yeah, the Chow Garden, and also the layout of the mountains is in reference to the end of Evangelion. I don't think anyone ever noticed that, but like that one screenshot.
Shit!
Like if you compare the two, that's where the placement of the horizon line comes from. But so it actually has a ton of like stuff thrown in, like the Chow Garden and Pumpkin Hill and that.
Damn,
and
man.
if you look really closely under the T in my logo, you can see the shadow of one of the pumpkin mountains too.
God damn, Hazmat. Interesting, very interesting. All right.
Yeah.
That's cool. So there's a whole bunch of secrets to be uncovered, not only in the artwork, not only in the music, I guess in everything, in the persona, man. Hell, Hazmat. Much respect, dude. Okay, so
I would recommend anyone who's looking at my stuff always look in like the corners and stuff. Every time I do something, I always try to like cram as many like tiny things and like Easter eggs into it. Like even the thumbnail for Halloween, you can see the Knuckles image that hunnid-p uses for his icon. Like it's on the side of the cover art.
Oh yeah. I've seen that. It's also Ultimate Lifeform, right?
Let me think. Ultimate Lifeform. I didn't put that in there.
Okay.
Although obviously the layout of everything in the cover for Ultimate Lifeform.
No, it's on the Halloween, right? Because I was looking what to put on the stream layout, and I actually noticed it's in the Halloween one. Yeah. So,
you can see part of it in the stream, but that's just in the thumbnail too. So like,
I'm
you can make the.
I'm gonna show it real quick so people can see. Yeah. All right. pretty good placement there. Yeah, pretty cool. All right.
Yeah, and then there's a ton of all the lines in the background of like the blurred like white like static lines in the background of Ultimate Lifeform are all like random like memes and other images. And then obviously the whole layout of Ultimate Lifeform's cover is based on, if you have the disc for multidimensional, the Adventure 2 soundtrack, it's almost exact to that as far as the placement of everything.
All right.
So I try to throw some stuff in. There you can see it in the stream.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
go.
It's hard to tell when you're looking at it from, because you just see it in the thumbnail, and it's always smaller. But I had to throw in the gangster knuckles there. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool design. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Hazmat, we got a track from the new album. It's gonna premiere here. That's gonna be popping. But before we get to that, is there anything else you want to talk about?
I mean, I pretty much covered most stuff. I mean, yeah, as far as like stuff I'm working on, that's about it. I'm in like Vancouver, Washington. So if anyone watching, wants to collaborate, I'm there. Stuff like that, and yeah. So that's pretty much all.
Okay, they can hit you up on Twitter, right? It's over there in the stream layout underneath the image of you.
Yeah. At Hazmat on Twitter. I post updates on there pretty often if there's anything to post about. Also, my channel, everything is going to be posted on there. And for the game, even if there are other accounts made to be like for the game or whatever, everything will be linked. So, yeah.
All right. Any other medium?
I have a ModDB account. There's probably not going to be much on there, but if I ever, so I made a. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I made this all. It's Hazmat's Portal map pack. Me and my friend worked on it a long time ago. Then I ended up releasing it. But if you go on ModDB, I can post. I can send you the link right now. So
all right. Please do.
And it's a Portal mod. It's like 7 levels long, but
all right.
It's in the. I sent it to the Discord. So.
All right. Cool. Thanks. I'm gonna put it so people can see it.
Yeah. So if anyone has Portal installed, they can play it. I'm a big Valve fan, so.
Damn, man. So you also do mods, man. That's crazy.
I was.
Go ahead.
I've worked on a bunch of them. Sadly, most of them weren't released. Wasn't up to me, but yeah.
All right, so
that's the.
Does this mod pack have your music in there?
No. This is before. When did this come out? This was in May of 2015. So, yeah, no, it's just the music from Portal is in there.
All right. That's an idea for your next mod pack, man. All right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. If I make, like I said, the game, all the music is gonna be done by me in that game I'm working on and everything. Actually, okay, I'm just gonna shout out the name of the game that I'm working on because I think it'd be cool to do. Yeah. But the game's gonna be called Slizzard the Lizard.
Slizzard the Lizard.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So, anyway, you play as this lizard. You go around through a bunch of weird, things, and you're just collecting stuff. And there's going to be some like deep background plot that won't really be covered fully unless you pay attention and everything like that. But yeah, so that'll be out. Might be next year, or it could even be the year after. But it'll definitely working on that.
That's sick, man. Slizzard the Lizard. Yeah. Oh man, that's interesting. Thanks for sharing that. That sounds pretty interesting. I mean,
yeah, it's a joke on if you ever heard like a G6 by the Far East Movement, they
yeah.
They say getting slizzard, and I was trying to think of a name for it because I started off with like lizard brain or something because I had the map.
Yeah.
I'll just use that.
All right, pretty good. At first I thought of what's the name of this other lizard guy from the 64?
Oh, there's the track. Huh?
No, what were you gonna say?
Oh, there's a track in the Ultimate Life Form with what is it? It's just called Slizzard Lizard. That was before I just made that because they rhymed. So I just kind of thought back to that when I was choosing the name.
It all comes together, man. It all wraps up.
Yeah.
Man. Okay.
It's all linked.
Yeah. I was just gonna mention that it reminded me of this other 64 mascot type character. It was like Gex, I think it was his name. The Gecko.
Oh yeah, Gex.
Yeah, but
Gex.
Yeah, but we're talking lizards now,
Gex
man.
3. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
It'll finally be another lizard platformer. after Gex.
That's pretty interesting, man. That's pretty cool. Thanks for sharing, and I look forward to Lizard to Lizard, and I hope everybody that's listening to this as well does, because it's gonna be popping. Sounds good.
Yeah, I think people will enjoy it. It'll be like I don't want to reveal too much, but it'll be kind of like almost like Postal 2 meets a platformer, and then combined with like an actual plot and everything. So yeah, we'll see.
All right, and I assume you're gonna be making the music for that as well, right?
Oh yeah. I actually already have a bunch of it done, and then I just need to get some guitar, some people who know guitar, like some of that in there.
Let's get the rubber up. Let's get the rubber, man.
Yeah, yeah, I gotta get him. You know, if he watches this, you gotta hit me up about that.
Yeah. Okay, so I just want to shout out the people that has collaborated so far that have been mentioned in the interview. I just want to give a shout out to Drake, my man, the coder. I just want to give a shout out to the rubber, hunnid-p, of course. That new track's coming as well. Is there anyone else I'm missing? Hazmat, the Flaming Eyeball 1, of course. Yeah,
Flaming Eyeball 1 crew.
yeah.
You know, and a couple other people, but yeah.
Right.
Thanks for. I'm sure. I'm definitely gonna send this to them and everything. So.
All right.
Yeah.
So okay. So we got the new track from your new album. So you said this is coming out this year. What can you tell us about this new track that we're gonna play for the people?
I guess pay attention to the background noises would be what I would say about this one. It's not named so far, but it'll be one of the singles. But yeah, that would be what I would say. And then, it's an instrumental, so.
Okay, is this something that people should base themselves from for what this new record is gonna be about? Like, is this gonna show some of the motifs or some of the themes that's gonna be played out in this new album?
Yeah, a little bit. And also there's gonna be some more songs that have a similar sound to like Halloween. Yeah, I'm trying to go for like the kind of darker, like mysterious vibe for everything in the album. So yeah, I would say that this would be basis.
All right. So there it is. We're gonna have a new unreleased track from Hazmat here first on the podcast for the people to know. So that's from the new album. People should look out for that. Also, you guys should look out for Lizard the Lizard, which sounds like it's gonna be OG popping fresh. So Hazmat, I mean, the stage is yours, man. Whatever you want to plug one this time, whatever you want to mention, the space is yours. If you wanna, just like wrap this up.
Let me think. Oh, I pretty much covered everything. I would just say, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. All that stuff. I'm gonna be posting some rad jams pretty soon. So, yeah, that would be what I would say in conclusion. And hail Hazmat.
Yeah, man. All right. You ready? Okay.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Yeah. All right. So people, check that out. Hail Hazmat. There's the Bandcamp. There's the YouTube Flaming Eyeball 1. Check him out on Twitter. Hail Hazmat on Twitter as well. Check out that sick mod pack from Portal if you're into that. And this is the Lizard, man. A whole bunch of stuff you got going, Hazmat. That's pretty sick, man. Much respect. Much respect. So and also pretty cool of you to reach out to us to be here on the pod. That was sick. So I'm glad this could happen. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah, and if you ever want me on again,
yeah, for sure.
Bring me on.
Yeah, for sure. Let's keep talking, man. Let's chop it up later on. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna hang up now. I'm gonna say my goodbyes to the people, and we're gonna play the new Hazmat track from his new album. So, Hazmat, it's been real. It's been a pleasure. Hope you enjoyed your time here, and let's chop it up, man. Let's keep talking.
Yeah.
All right. So I hope you do well, man, and see you later.
Yep.
All right.
Peace. Yeah. Same to you. See ya.
Peace. Yep.
Peace.
Okay. There you guys go. Go follow him. Síganlo ahora. Voy a hacer esto corto para que pueda tener el track ya para ustedes, pero escúchenos. Si les gusta el contenido, denle follow al canal, se agradece. Al rato regreso jugando Mega Man, más Mega Man Battle Network o Melee, lo que sea, pero ahí nos vemos. Mañana más podcast. Los amo, ya se la saben. Si les gusta el contenido, suscríbanse, ya se saben todo ese pedo. Y bueno, nos vemos a la próxima. Sonic Mania, Hazmat Mania. It's Lizard the Lizard. Peace.